Hey guys, welcome back to another test video. This is my second test. I've adjusted a few settings to try to get a little bit of a smoother video from the last time. Look at my sizing is, god damn it. Anyway, try to ignore my dog. Um, Hopefully she doesn't show up too much in the video. But yeah, I mean, just trying to gonna have to readjust the sizing on this thing. It's a little fuzzy, or it's not easy to get correct. But right now I'm on the Betty server that I play on. It's the sister server to Kismet. Um, Obviously, drop a link to the website and down in the description. This is the modded whitelist server. I believe the vanilla server is also whitelisted, but it's much easier to get on that because pretty much anyone can get whitelisted on there. But you can't get whitelisted on Betty unless you've been a member of Kismet for a while. It took me, I want to say, about half a year or so um, to get on. So I'm just running kind of through everything, try to see if. Oops, come on. Oh, duh. Yeah, you get slash fly on Kismet and Betty automatically. Kismet has MC MMO, so you have like skills and such. And then there's an economy and things over there. Over here, there's not much of anything. Other than slash fly, because what else would you really need? Like everything else, you can pretty much just get, yourself. Um, as you can see, I've got a Tinker's Construct Smeltery. I've got some thermal expansion machines, some MFR stuff. I have a bunch of stuff hidden back here. Um, there's a steam oven, with a steam turbine. A couple of energy cells I have to upgrade. An order source with an aqueous accumulator pumping into this engine. I made that engine specifically, A, to test out liquefacted coal, and B, to specifically power the energetic infuser, because I was draining a lot of power using the Power Fist, and if you can, as you can see, I have all um, power armor. um, I did at one point attempt to use whoops, come on, the um, flux capacitors. Didn't work too well. It kept draining and it didn't seem like I was getting any power. So I have the kinetic generator on my legs for when I run, and the thermal generator for when I overheat, and I also have the advanced solar on my helmet. So I constantly gain power from the sun and from just, walking around. Unfortunately, I have no actual armor protection, as you can see at the bottom. I do have, if we go here, the two hard canisters that I've, made, because those are expensive and I don't have that many diamonds. Actually, right now I only have like two. Yeah, I got two diamonds, two emeralds. I need to do a lot more mining. As you can see, I've condensed everything into blocks, but like obviously the thing I have the most of is tin. And then I've got lot of coal and some iron and some gold and some of that stuff. I've run a couple of quarries. Whoops, no, that's not that. I moved way too fast. As you can see, I've got some stuff for quarries. I've got some phased waterproof and water pump pipes and some combustion engines and item ducts and ender chests. And I have two quarries because everything fucking duplicated at one point. And then at one point, I think I had to just like trash a third duplicate of everything, and I was like, this is cheaty. But I kept a second copy because I was like, this shit's way too expensive to be making all the time. Um, if we come out back here, this is my second house. My first one I crashed the game with. Um, Not my game. I mean the server. So we won't go into that. But I've got a little tree farm out here. Some oak wood, some slimes, slime trees, some marble wood, some apple seeds, apple trees. These are nice because they give you apples. So I had 22 before, now I have 23. Some magic stuff, some other stuff. There's one of the quarries I ran. Over there you can see kind of the remnants of a fucked up quarry that tried to The reason it kept failing was because ice kept forming and it was trying to re-dig out all the ice and then it just kept wasting power. So I was like, I want to move this. Over here we can see there's a farm. Um, Under there I've got lux capacitors with red installed. Some wheat, some potatoes. I don't even really use this anymore because I just have so many apples. Some sugar cane, which I use for paper and sugar. And some netherwort, which, obviously for potions and such. Over here's my airship. The reason we have this airship is because the last time we had Archimedes ships, that's what fucked up my world, or I guess the entire world. Like I had a whole. If we go, hold on, home. If we go to home old, I can show you. This is where I used to live. So you can see here's my old fuel tank. Here's the old chest of parts I had when my thing was over here. Here's an old workbench, my cactus farm, which there's no water here. Oh, right, because when you don't have a claim, it doesn't let you use water. So I'm going to break this whole setup because it's just going to ruin itself anyway. Drop this in here. And then if we go down into here, you can see I have 12 cactus. I don't know if I still have a claim on this land, but I have a chunk loader, I have all this stuff. This is actually empty, so I should take this. I forgot to switch this out, and I'll charge that back up at home. But if we come over this way, you can see there's my sheep farm, or my old sheep farm. There's a neighbor's house. This used to be my wheat farm. There's my old tree farm. And over this way, you can see this was what used to be the railing to a bridge I had made. And then this area was my home. I had it floating. It was a giant cube. This was my netherwort farm. And then over here, I had ended up trying to place a ship, but it fell and took my house. And then the house fell and it took my landing pad. And then that connected to my house. And I'm going to try to fly that. Because it tried to move so many blocks, and you're not allowed to with with Archimedes. Instead of giving me the you can't make a ship out of this many blocks, it tried to because it was a server, and it broke everything. So that's not good. Also, it's nighttime, so I was respawning. This was a volcano that people have obliterated. People have used for lava sources and things of that nature. I have my own warp set to a good lava source that I can just keep going back to. But what I'm going to do is, because this I believe is full, let me go to home, oil. This should still maybe be pumping. Yeah, this is still trying to pump oil into that tank. So I might need to have another tank set up. And then I have this one over there. So home. Let's go to home cube. And you could have, I think, 15 houses on the server, which is super, super nice. So let's do that. And this should be building. Yes, it is. Okay, and let me just check out the power source down here. You are still good. You're not going to run much until I give you mob essence. I don't have a auto essence farm, even though I think there's a cow in that one. The other one's a blaze, and then the one in there is an enderman. I needed ender pearls, like a lot of them, for safari nuts and enderium and things of that nature. So, now I have like an excess of fucking ender pearls, and then there's a chest of blaze powders for when I need ender eyes. I found an stronghold, and I died in it with my other power suit on. This is my second set, and this is my second power glove. I had the other one named the power glove actually, and it had a lot more stuff than just these few things. It had almost everything. It had the blink module, it had the rail gun, it had the plasma gun, it had the crafting station. You know what? Let's make that right now. Hold on. Come on. I need this. What are you? A control circuit and a crafting table. A control circuit, if I go to you, it's, let's see, 2 electrum, 2 glowstone, 2 redstone, and 3 wires. I have 1 electron. What's my gold? It's 5 gold. 5 EU. Come on now. Let's get that cooking. Then I need 3 wires, 2 redstone, and I have 1 glowstone, so I need to break open this block. 5. Okay. Whoops. There we go. And now if I come back over here, come on now. That's done. And now I need a control circuit. I apologize for the occasional lag. I'm running a new computer right now. Like I said in the last video, it's a brand new 24. It's not brand new, but it's a, I guess you could call it a refurb. My mom's friend's son fixed it up because someone bought it in. It wasn't working when he works at Staples, so that's why someone bought it in. They were gonna sell it for 35. He gave him 50, fixed it up, and then I bought it off of him. And he installed like a bunch of software already, and he said anything I need he can get for free basically. So, I mean, there's software on here that's worth a sixth of what I paid for it, for the entire computer. And there's multiple things on here that are worth that much. So, like Logic Pro, Final Cut Pro, um, things like that, which are worth like $100 each or more. Okay, cool. So now if I go to here, I can hit, yeah, I can hit either B to go forward or the one of the arrows to go backwards, and then if I click, it will bring up a crafting grid, which is nice because I needed that when I was up back there, and then I had to run all the way out and find one of my 2 crafting tables. As we can see, if we go in, we click on here, there's a whole bunch of other stuff I don't have. I don't have a shovel. I don't have shears, which I really don't need. I don't have the ore scanner, which we're probably not going to put on. I want to put the diamond upgrade on eventually. Possibly the Algo Affinity upgrade, but more importantly, the railgun, the plasma gun, the melee assist, which is really not too hard. It's just, you know, one of those, and then this, the blink module, which needs a force field emitter. It needs 2 of these, and I think 1 of these, but one of those needs 2 of those, and those each need a tesseract frame that's full. Which I don't have any. Excuse me, I don't have any shiny ingots or dusts or anything. As you can see in here, I need to go mining. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do one of those deals off camera or whatever. On my own time. What do I have in here? Oh, the unifier, because I wanted to keep the ingots kind of in check. With certain mods. I didn't want to have like 10 different coppers for IC2, thermal expansion, Tigger's construct, all that sort of stuff. Oh, I have a bush, or a berry farm, I guess you would call it. In here, if we go in here, we can see all this goodness. All this goodness. Especially these Dem Essence berries. Because unfortunately, even though we don't have, I believe Open Blocks is the mod, what I did do is back at spawn, if we go spawn, over there, here, I made all of this. Oh, crap. But yeah, I put a enchantment table, put some anvils, and if we go back here, I put in an auto disenchanter, although it's probably not, it's not going to have any power because I took out the energy supply to it because I needed it for a new house. We also have a typesetting table and a printing press. In here, just a few things people have just left behind, and some enchantment books. Nothing great, nothing bad though. So if you needed it, you could come over. Up here, we supposedly someone had lost their mother who comes on the server occasionally, so we made a monument to her on here and on the vanilla server. There's a Twilight Forest portal over there. There's I guess it's like a fish station. I'm not really too sure, but somehow we just have shit tons of fish in here. I believe the owner of one of the owners of the server, um, yeah, Auntie B, or Aunt Beast, as she's known. We call her Auntie. Um, she's super cool. She's super nice. When you're on her good side, and then when you're not, which is not easy to do, but it's not impossible. She can be very evil when she wants to be. I think she was mad at me when I kept crashing the server. So I'm glad she doesn't really hate me anymore. But I don't think she really would. Um, oh Jesus, no, get away from me. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. It breaks the fucking barley. That's right. God damn it. I don't have any other. Yeah, I don't have any other weapons. Let's just go home. Cube. Okay, anyway. I have a roommate. I think she hasn't come on in a while. I'm tempted to sort her stuff out. Um, take the torches, take the gold, take the iron, stuff like that. But I don't know if she comes on. I gave her a power suit um, as a gift and a power glove back when I had enough resources that I wasn't, screwing myself. But unfortunately, now that I've lost a whole setup, it's gonna be a lot harder for me to get my stuff back because I gave her all that stuff. But I also have this full iron set that I was using for a while before we made this stuff, and I had just this chain and iron leggings that I don't know what to do with it. Um, a couple days ago, I came back on for the first time in a while, and this was broken. Like it wasn't doing anything, and I attempted to spawn some blazes, and then I had to go in there and kill them off. That didn't end well because this has no armor on it, and I died very quickly. Also, this server is on hard, as is the vanilla server. But I love it. No one's on right now. Everyone's kind of gone back to vanilla since the updates. Um, so don't know when people are going to come back, or if people are going to come back, maybe with 1.7 or something. This I haven't done anything with, obviously, because this is hooked up actually to. If I can get out of here. Oops, come on. It's hooked into this energy cell, I believe. Yeah, it's hooked into that redstone energy cell, and then that one is hooked into the hardened energy cell, which distributes power. And that one's also if I need to charge something or something like that. So if I go to home, old, check my surroundings real quick. Yeah, sun's out. What I can then do is plop that down there. Check to make sure it's draining. Yep, and then you can see the oil is now being converted into fuel. And that's what's powering most of my base right now. As you can see, there's a phased pipe going in top, and then there's liquid ducts going in out and around. And then if we go under, look under there real quick, you can see that there's a phased pipe down there. And down here is another portal. But I have a warp to the nether to a fortress, another fortress. So I don't really ever use that thing. If we want, we can take a run over here real quick. Let's see how he's doing. Because last time I checked, he wasn't too advanced, but I've come on lately and he's gotten way more advanced. What the fudge? Oh, that's a that's a block farm. Oh, whoa. Oh my, holy shit, dude. He has just been fucking working like nobody's business. 2 million buckets of steam, well, buckets of steam, almost 200,000 buckets of ethanol. Oh my god, this is causing some serious lag on my system. I don't even know where this goes. This is crazy. Can't put that in there. I'll just drop this off while I'm over here and give him a quick sort. But yeah, so it looks like he is. Oh, so I see what he's doing. He's taking the wood and sawmilling with two different. Oh, he's leaking. He's leaking wood. That's not good. I'll send him a message. He's gonna have to fix that real quick. If we go over here, we can see he's killed a bunch of mobs. His house hasn't really advanced much of, if at all. It's just a bunch of chests, really. But the outside of his place is way better looking than it used to be. I don't know if he's made any progress on this area. It's definitely brighter in here. I can see he's doing some glass work. Looks like some iron. Oh wow, this is, yeah, some creosote. It's very impressive, I must say. Um, definitely liking the improvement to Sky's High, because when I came on a lot the first place, he wasn't really doing much of anything, and yeah, I can't use that. But yeah, he came on the other day when I was on. So I'm impressed to see his progress. Um, I have a rancher over here, which was getting me wool for whatever purpose I needed wool. I forgot what it was. No, I have an arrow. Cool. Probably put that there myself. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, Burp City. Sorry, I just ate breakfast. I know it's 1:30, but I had to run an errand or two, and I woke up at like 10 o'clock. So, we've been going for 22 minutes. I'll go for a few more minutes, see if there's anything else I need to show off. What other homes do I have? Oh, let's go to home. Da, 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 da. This is gonna take a while. I have to jump dimensions. Look at this. The Aurora Australis in the Twilight Forest. How incredible is this? These blocks change color, so they start white, and they're insta-break with any tool. So be careful. This is what my house was made out of. I mean, technically, it's what my house is still made out of, but they change color depending on their placement. I'm not entirely sure what determines their color, but it's absolutely the coolest thing I've ever seen with the Twilight Forest. And by we, I mean me and a few other people found it, and well, we were just kind of fudging around down here, or in here, I guess, and we just went, ape shit, destroying this place. We tried to leave as much of it as we, could, because it's beautiful, but we took so many blocks. Like, this was way bigger. You can see, like, it's obviously been destroyed. Because just because of its beauty and its amazingness, we just wanted all the blocks for ourselves because we're selfish. And of course, this spawned on top of a giant glacier as well. So, look at that. And then of course, Twilight Forest is deer, and there's such things as these. I played on a UHS server, a UHS2 server, and oh hey, kobolds. And I used to end up having to live in the Twilight Forest because of how bad it was in the overworld. Uh, but Sir Wild on Twitter is making UHS3, and he's now putting all the mobs we tried to escape from in the Twilight Forest. Nowhere is safe. Fantastic. And of course, there's Grimoire of Gaia, which also known as GOG or GOG. That's what you wanted to escape from. The monsters in that fucking mod are killer. They are basically, if you wanted to commit game suicide, you would put that in your game and then play with it. But let's go home cube. Just real quick, I want to show you something. Ooh, come on, here we go. If you go down here, you can see I have a cook oven myself, and there's a water source. It's cool because like it's funny that when I take a a bucket of water out of there, it closes the trapdoor. But as you can see, I've kind of got one of these doohickeys going down here. I might need to try to make that bigger or something. Maybe this was hard enough as it is, so I don't know how I plan on doing that. Or maybe I'll just because I was gonna take the stuff out of here and then just refill it, but maybe I'll just dig under and make a second tank and just keep going down. And then over here I've got a blast furnace, not doing anything. As you can see, I've got lux capacitors on the bottom of my house in various places and down there. I was down to try to make like a decent style because that formation was basically there already. I just had to flatten out some of the edges and flatten from the bottom a little bit. And this wasn't as nice looking, but yeah, that was all there when I got here. I was actually going to build my house under there, but I decided to build it on the side of a mountain because it might be easier. And since you have flash fly, it's basically like creative mode if you have a lot of blocks. Like you can see, if you look over here, I have the Aurora blocks over here, and then I made the little ZT logo because the girl who, god damn it, the quote-unquote roommate for my house in the server is named Tiffany Red. But let's close that up. This is always the tricky. Like it's fun, but it's tricky, but it's weird. Also, I have just tons of Resonant Ender just waiting to be used. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for this video. It's a little test video, a trial, little show around. What to expect? I plan on doing a single player series on this mod pack. Excuse me. I plan on doing another 1 or 2 modded series. When UHS 3 comes out, I plan on absolutely doing that. I love UHS 2. It's killer, it's annoying, it's insane, and I love it. I may or may not do that hardcore, instead of just hard, because hardcore, obviously, you have to leave your world and start over. So, I may not do that just for the sake of the series, but at the same time, I may do that just so you can see the frustration. And unfortunately, I don't have Facecam, because the program I use to record only does one or the other. So that's that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign off. Expect lots of things in the future. Some vanilla. Expect some modded. A lot of modded. Expect craziness because that's what you're getting. I'm gonna try to do a lot more single player than I used to do. I don't know if you've ever watched me beforehand. You know I almost only recorded with my one of my friends because I felt like it kept me more focused, upbeat, on topic, things of that nature, and it kept me, laughing and kept everybody laughing. So I'm gonna try to do a lot more single player, but I'm also gonna try to get maybe my girlfriend or one of my other friends to jump back in with me and do something crazy. So that's gonna be that. If you've noticed, I turned off the music. I like the music in the game. I don't like playing with the music on. Actually, I don't play with any sound on because I'm usually watching a video while I'm doing it. I'm watching a podcast, or other various YouTube videos while I'm playing any game. Also, look for other games. I will be doing, once I figure them out, I might test this out as soon as I'm done with this one, a Scrolls video. I also might do a I don't know about League. It's tricky. It's tricky because I'm using a screen capture, and League does full screen, so I don't think I could do it. Um, it would take a little bit of futzing. Um, let's see. I don't know if you can see what I just brought up, but I'm gonna just open this up. I have a lot of Steam games. I'll check those out. I want to do Hearthstone if I can figure out how to get it out of full. Oh, excuse me. If I can figure out how to get out of full screen, I'll do Hearthstone as well. So I love that game. It looks like it. Yeah, that looks like about it. Ignore the other stuff. That's just came with the computer. Things of that nature. So, yeah, I think that's good enough for now. It's been 30 minutes. I hope you've enjoyed this test video on the Betty server. I will drop a link to the website for them in the description below. Um, anything you want to add is appreciated. Comments, anything. What do you think I could do better? If my voice is too loud or too low. Um, I'm using a headset, so there's not much I can do about distance. I mean, I can try to move it, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know if that just made a difference. There's a baby zombie down there being a dick. Um, so yeah, let me know what you want to if there's any game you think I should specifically check out, especially indie games. Um, Definitely let me know. Obviously I'm kind of going for the cheaper side of things, even though yeah, I bought Minecraft, I bought Scrolls, whatever. Um, Kind of need to save some money before I start making money. Obviously I'm not doing this for money, I'm doing this as a hobby. For now, I want to do it as a full-time job or maybe even a part-time job when I'm older. Um, but for now, this is just a hobby. I'm doing it for fun, doing it for you guys. So, um, yeah, I think that's good enough for this video. I'm gonna attempt the scrolls video in probably now. If you don't see one up for me uh, today, look for it either tomorrow um, or maybe sometime next week. Because I have some sanding to do. Yes, I have to sand my bed. Um, it's time to paint. So, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace.